Hey guys, if you like the content, please be sure to like the videos and subscribe to the channel. Thanks. Hey, what's up everybody? Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here doing another Swiss Born of the Gods draft. Well, Ari Worshippers is a very good card. I think that's probably vacuum the best card in the pack, followed very closely by Bolt of Keranos. Fall of the Hammer is very good. I like Bestow Creatures as well. Traction Helix is good. But definitely Ari Worshippers. I like, if you get enough inspired guys, I like the idea of trying to abuse it with stuff like this. So I'd like to draft a inspired deck if possible. Alright. Oracle Bones is cool. It's not the pick, I don't think. Acolyte's Reward is, I think this card's super strong, but you have to have pretty good devotion to white. I mean, that's very possible. You just have to go heavy white, and there's no other ones in this pack, so, I mean, it's early enough where I could go for it. But I don't mind the Noble Quarry. I actually think this card's really good. I'm a huge fan of this card. I think this can win you the game real easily. I think it's Vacuum the best card in the pack. Sphinx's Disciple, though, has Inspired, which goes along with the Worshippers. So I guess I could stay on point. I mean, they're different roles, but I think Noble Quarry, I just like it enough. I really like Noble Quarry a lot. Okay. Nyxborn Wolf is a good bestow creature. Archetype of Endurance is a little pricier than I like. Mortal's Resolve is good. Asphyxiate is good removal. I mean, it's early. It's super early. We may just want to take vacuum picks until we get sorted out what's open. Asphyxiate is, I think, better than I initially gave it credit for. I do like Bestow a lot, though. I mean, Nyxborn Wolf is certainly fine. Asphyxiate's pretty good. I'm going to get the Bestow. I like Bestow a lot. Okay. Second Ari Worshippers. That's pretty good. Fade Infatuation, a little bit too color intensive. Setessan Oathsworn, certainly good with Bestow creatures. Ferris Bond, or Band Tromper is good. I think Vacuum, probably another Ari Worshippers, is the best. You can really get some value off this, especially if we pick up like a Witch's Eye or Springleaf Drum. You can get some token generation going on, and these tokens are actually really relevant. 2/2 flying birds. This is by far the best of this cycle, pretty sure. The red one is actually really sweet too. Let's take Worshippers. Alright, we can get another inspired guy. Here's our Springleaf Drum, though. Now, this is the deck I'm talking about. If you can get enough inspired, you can really abuse it with stuff like Springleaf Drum. Problem is, this has both of the tools I want for that deck. Stratus Walk is, of course, very good, especially on an Ari Worshippers. This might be the deck that wants that, but I kind of want to try... You think I could table a Springleaf Drum? I'm not sure I can. There's some really good cards in here all around for us. Let's take the Retraction Helix, actually. It still does the same thing with Ari Worshippers that Springleaf Drum is, but actually gets us a bounce out of it. And then we'll see if we table it, the the other thing. Chorus of the Tides and Sudden Storm. I'm a huge fan of Sudden Storm. I think this card's fantastic. This looks like a slower build right now, so maybe Chorus is just another finisher. These are certainly fine. I like Evasion quite a bit. Very good with the Bestow. Very good turn progression with this. This locks down though. I'm actually going to take the Sudden Storm. I like it if I have Ari Worshippers out. Oh, and then we tabled one. Let's play this Vortex Elemental. I've been meaning to try this card out. This might be a good finisher if we were slower. We're certainly blue. I like Eternity Snare a lot, actually. I think Eternity Snare is actually good in this format with all the Bestow. Can be very useful. If I'm in green, I can ramp too. We can find finishers later. We've got a couple packs to do that. Alright, take Nullify here. Karametra's Favor is cool, but let's just take the Nullify. Maybe we can do a more control-ish blue-green thing, or not even necessarily. Acolyte's Reward tabled, so we could take a Stephenson Starbreaker, but let's take the Acolyte's Reward. It's just like a slight little hedge. I mean, that's a really strong card, so if it goes that late, I'm curious what that means. Rise the Challenge going late is very surprising as well. Stratus Walk. Alright, that's right up our alley with the double Ari Worshippers. I'd prefer to have that than the Karametra's Favor, so, okay. Oh, we got two of them. That's great. Wayfinder is cool too, but unless we get Nemesis of Mortals, I'm not going to want it. Okay, so pretty good pack one for blue. We got the Ari Worshipper plan going on, which I like. We did not table the Springleaf Drum, but I'm still happy I got the Retraction Helix. Wow. 100-handed one. Wingsteed Rider, very strong. I think Thassa's Emissary is right on point with what we're doing. The question is, do we think we could table it? Probably not. The blue was pretty open. I doubt we'll table that. 100-handed one is very good. I mean, the thing is, we're not really married to green yet. 100-handed one is very strong. We'll miss out on an Emissary if I do it, but, I mean, it's cool that we have the Noble Quarry and the Nyxborn Wolf. There's also Battlemaster in here, which, you know, is good with Stratus Walk for sure. Could be some green combo-ish stuff there. Mostly it's just because we have the Acolyte's Reward I'm even thinking about 100-handed one. But it's Emissary or Battlemaster. I think we're going to take the Emissary. I do really like the Battlemaster, but the Emissaries are just so... they're so good. Alright. Triton Fortune Hunter is also Staunch-Hearted Warrior. Nessian Asp is fantastic. You can get combo-ish with Triton Fortune Hunter, which I really like. We have double we have double Stratus Walk. And just, we've already got a few Bestow guys. I do really like Asp. This card is, if you can survive to it, it's a house. It's a worthwhile finisher to grab now. But Triton Fortune Hunter is going to be more combo. We do have good tools for that as well. This is really hard. I mean, even Staunch-Hearted Warrior is fantastic. Maybe it's because it's another 4-drop. It's not necessary. I kind of want to take the Asp. And I really want the Fortune Hunter. That is so difficult. I'm going to take the Asp. Alright, Wave Crash Triton. We also have Voyaging Satyr. I think Wave Crash Triton is definitely what I want. This card's great too. Doesn't combo as well with Stratus Walk, but it's still acceptable. Dissolve as well in here, which is also good. Maybe we table it if we get lucky. Wave Crash Triton, though, for sure is great. Alright. Aqueous Form. Very good with RA Worshippers. Nylea's Presence fixes, but that's pretty unnecessary. Warrior's Lesson is very good. Vacuum for sure. I think Warrior's Lesson is the best. You get double heroic trigger. I guess we still have another pack though too. We could find more heroic for sure. But Warrior's Lesson can be fantastic. It's uncommon, which is, I factor in rarity too. We have another chance to see Aqueous Form in a bit. Savage Surge is also good, but I'd prefer the Warrior's Lesson. Alright, second Asp or Savage Surge. I think we want the second Asp. Alright, Courser. Very solid 3-drop. Savage Surge also good. Feral Invocation is very good too. Awesome with Heroic. Awesome with these dudes. Awesome with pretty much any creature. It's even usable with Vortex Elemental, interestingly. Wow, there it is. Horizon Chimera. Great. Very good reason to be in blue-green. Huge fan of this card. Nylea's Disciple's fine. We have a few green permanents already. Alright. It does look like some ramps going to be in order, or at least some more protection early. Like we can do Hedonist, I guess. Reaching Hippocamp's cool, I guess. Probably not playing it, but guess we can take Nylea's Presence just in case. I want that card draw color or something. This deck looks very good. It's my weakest card. Probably Sable or Hedonist is unnecessary. I guess Satyr's pretty much a dead card as it is. We can leave this all up for now until we see some serious upgrades. Okay, we can take a first pick Staunch Hearted Warrior or a Nessian Courser. We can start trimming some fat that we don't necessarily have to or want to play. So I do need to get my curve down a little bit. So Courser looks good, but Staunch Hearted Warrior is so much stuff to put on him. It's so good with Stratus Walk. Riptide's fantastic too. Problem is we already have a good 4-drop plan. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Nessian Coursers anyway. And we do need some earlier creatures. So I think we're going to take the Courser over the Staunch Hearted. As good as Staunch Hearted is in here, we kind of already have a 4-drop good game plan, solid game plan. There we go. Well, we can get one now, or we can get a Nimbus Naiad. Another 3-drop with Evasion and Bestow. Very strong. But the Staunch Hearted Warrior as well. I think I'm just going to take the Naiad. Alright. Feral Invocation number 2 or Fate Foretold. Wish we could do more with Fate Foretold. It's good on Wave Crash Triton. A lot of good red in here. Let's take the second Feral Invocation. I think that card's a great combat trick. Alright, Triton Fortune Hunter. It's another game plan for all this. Gives us a lot of card draw. I kind of like that. What are we cutting for it? Because we're at 23 right now. Everything looks really good. Could probably cut the Warrior's Lesson, but because we already have a lot of ways to target. Probably do that. Little 3-drop heavy. There's a second Triton. That's a good reason. There's also Voyaging Satyr and Temple of Mastery. Well, it's all in one pack. It's all in one big package deal. Triton versus Satyr. Well, I mean, I really want the ramp. I think Satyr is currently more important for this deck. I do like Wave Crash. I mean, I want a second Wave Crash, but like, we have stuff that we want to ramp into for sure. What am I cutting for it, too? I'll have to figure that out, but I think we're taking the Satyr. Wow. Third Nessian Courser. This deck's crazy. Voyage's End as well. Maybe we need that more. Yeah, I think we take the bounce. Look at our early game. It's almost non-existent. We need to get some earlier stuff going. There we go. That's a great one. Take the Omen Speaker. Is it good? Oh, actually, we'll take the Satyr. That's more in line with what we want to do with this deck, I think. Especially with all this Bestow. And just 4 drops, and yeah. Let's do the Satyr. Alright. Aqueous Form. We did want that. I think we still do. It's fantastic on a lot of guys. Also Prescient Chimera, but we're good on our late game, I think. We have enough creatures, certainly. Let's take the Aqueous Form. I do like Prescient Chimera too, though. But I think we honestly have enough late game. Geez, another Warrior's Lesson? Well, we're not going to play it, so we could hate something. Or take the Fade into Antiquity for sideboard. This actually kills gods. Let's take that. Coastline, don't need it. Gainsay is a good sideboard. It's just hate, and it's foil, so. Stymied Hopes, I guess. Full-Pine Goliath. Sure. Alright. Well, I think this deck's good. I like it. There's some card draw, and there's some... We can consolidate our plan here, but we even have a fair amount of Bestow, so the double Satyr looks a lot better. Some combat tricks. Yeah. Maybe this isn't a Nullify deck, or we can sideboard Nullify. Like, I might just have better stuff to be doing. Especially with the ramp element. Alright, let's put in the essentials here, or what I think are the essentials. Probably Sudden Storm, but we'll see. I think it works really well with the 4-drop dudes, the Worshippers. As a way of getting in, getting some flyers. I think that could be pretty debilitating. Maybe we don't play the Disciple main deck because I already have so many 4-drops. This is 26. What's my curve looking like? Well, I guess Eternity Snare may not be as necessary. A lot of Stratus Walks and Feral Invocations. I think that's okay. I actually like our spells a lot. I don't want to cut any Bestow guys. This is kind of what the curve looks like with the Bestow, which is cool. What do I want to cut? This is challenging. Guess we do have to cut a spell. Maybe we go one Stratus Walk, one Feral Invocation. We only have like 4 things. No, plus the 5, 6, 7, 8. So then we'll have 8 things to target our heroic guys with. That's probably enough. I like our creatures so much. Like, I don't want to cut the coursers. I think they're pretty good. I mean, I don't think you ever want to cut 3 mana 3/3s, right? That's really efficient. If I cut the coursers and play these, maybe I'd combo better. Like, I could cut the coursers, do the invocation and the Stratus Walk. I'd have 15 creatures. I can get to 2 to 4 pretty consistently. Kind of want those coursers. I'm pretty short on removal, I guess. Voyage's End, Retraction Helix, Sudden Storm. Maybe we compromise. We do 1 courser. We take out 1 invocation. The reason I like Stratus Walk more is because you get to draw the card. I actually think that's really... because that's like just combos insanely with Triton Fortune Hunter or Wave Crash Triton. It's not even that great on Wave Crash Triton because they can't block as well, I guess. But drawing a card and tapping a guy down seems really strong. Is this guy terrible? I feel like he's good. Is he not? He's worth a try. I have to remember his second ability. Need a lot of mana to do it, but it's interesting. So I want to do it like this. Yeah, alright. Nine, 8. Guess I want the green. Well, I want green and blue early, I guess. But I guess it's... I only really need double blue for Disciple, so maybe we do the other way. Because I want to hit those satyrs early to ramp. I mean, either way, I should hope to see both lands, you know? Alright. Yeah, I think this deck's pretty good. This turned out to be pretty cool. Good creature count, good spells. A little bit removal light, but threat heavy, so that's good. Alright, I'll see you guys round 1.